Oh my gosh. Keeps on selling off. What's going on, guys? Everything is tanking this morning. I had a feeling Bitcoin last night wasn't looking too juicy. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. No, I made it. 6:05 a.m. I'm here. I'm here. Literally everything on here is red. Is the correction here? Let's see Ethereum. What did we pull back to? 2.1. And Tesla just hit 550. We're looking for 539 on Tesla today. I think that's the low we can hit today. It's gonna get bloody. It's gonna get bloody. Bitcoin 32.8. Let's take a look at other stocks really quick. Dogecoin. Wait, 27? There's no way. Yeah, Dogecoin is sub 30. 30 cents was my price target, by the way, for Doge. 30 cents. That's the level we were at for before SNL, before the 70-cent run up. Crypto crash is trending on Twitter. Hashtag hodling. Crypto trading is trending by the dip. Surprising. I don't. Surprisingly, I'm shocked that AMC is not trending today. What's AMC at? Oh, Tesla. Yeah, we're looking 539 today. This triangle here was not great. Yesterday we had the last chance. Yesterday was like the final chance to like hold that level, but we're in the hands of tech, man. We're in the hands of futures, and we're not juicy here. Futures are hitting a double bottom, I believe, on the daily. Yeah, this is literally a ladder down. I should just be fucking patient, man. I was calling a 400 SPY correction here. This is my gray area right here. We made this on May 4. May 4, we were on SPY at 420, right around 420. Let's see, NASDAQ. But stocks like Tesla, who are heavily in Bitcoin, they need to get rid of that shit. Square too. Square has a ton of Bitcoin, and look at this, 190. These are getting hit the most. What's going on, Ragnar? Justin, Maxi, hold on. There we go, man. Just it's a uh, once you saw Bitcoin struggling, and I say struggling, I get trolled a lot. I was talking to somebody on Facebook. They're like, "Oh, Bitcoin's not struggling at 60." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. It's not breaking past that level. It's holding there, but we're not seeing that confirmation." And with the market conditions, what we have right now currently with inflation concerns, I'm not convinced. And look at it now, back in the 30 range. Yeah. Once it did not break past 60K, it was slightly lingering at 50s. That was kind of a red flag for me. But what can you expect with Ethereum when it rallies? Where's the chart at? Screw the market cap. Let's go to Bitmart. Bitmart is way better. Uh, Here we go. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin did not just touch 30K right now. There is no way it's coming down to 25. Oh gosh, yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, it's gonna come under 30. Oh, you guys are gonna witness this with me. This is history right here. Tesla's gonna tank, man. 546. I'm expecting 539 today on Tesla. And if that cracks 539, we're going to 500. Because I calculated the drop last time from 700 to 539 was a couple hundred points. And this time we fell from six something. So a couple hundred points, similar drop, you're talking 500 on Tesla. 24, 25, yeah, I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter too. That's where people are speculating the drop on Bitcoin to be at. The question is, I have a feeling there's going to be a rebound. I mean, right now we're just plain out panic. Look, Tesla just keeps on selling off. Nothing green here. Doge 24. Where's Ethereum? Yeah, Ethereum sub 2K now. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's plot the EMA really quick. News is, I went to sleep. It was cracking 30. It cracked 40 last night. It cracked 40 last night, and I immediately thought when I wake up, it's just not gonna be great. Not gonna be good. Oh, that's an ugly drop too. Yeah, this is now oversold in my opinion. I was looking for a 25 hold here, but Bitcoin just is the panic is literally it's a nosedive, man. I agree. So 2K is it's obviously 3K, 2500, and then 2K. We're just blowing past these levels like nothing. Like they don't even exist. This is like March of last year. So the people who were speculating 1500 were right. We were talking about this last week. I didn't think we would have seen 1500, especially this fast, this quick. I mean, we haven't gone there, but let's see if it at least holds 2K. Bitcoin 31. Oh, look at that aggressive bounce. I don't know if we'll go under 30 today. Uh, but just like stocks on the 4 hour, this is now looking oversold. The question is, it can still continue to sell off. Just like Tesla, it's oversold, but it's still dropping. There's no question about that. It can continue to drop. Coinbase is glitching, yeah. Pretty sure everyone's trying to dump. They wake up, they see this, and they panic, you know? Mike from Louisiana, good morning, good morning. Ethereum Classic, what are we at for that? 46. Weren't we just like at one something? 177 at the high. Now it's pulling on back. Yeah, everything's red. It's like we're getting punched from the left side, which is stocks and cryptos on the right side. It's nuts. How's AMC and GameStop? Oh gosh. Fuck. Usually AMC was really strong. Like it said, it never really followed Nasdaq. But I think, like I said, I think Bitcoin's just that gut punch. That yo, everything's literally fucking selling off, and it folded. Unless there's any news out. Did you guys see this last night too? Uh, After hours closed with the weird red candle on AMC at 1390. It's like they waited for the last minute just to have it red like that. That's just so sus. What a shitty day, bro. I'm losing fucking. I don't even know how much I'm down on Tesla. I don't even want to look. I just want to go for a freaking walk and not even look at the markets today. Holy moly, I'm getting clapped. Yeah, I tested a 50 or 500. I did the math and it sucks, but 500 was like the low on Tesla. I think it could possibly hit. Yeah, this was hanging off the cliff like we said a couple days ago. Yesterday spiked to like 596 was the last hope, the last push, and it tanked. So now we're looking at 539 next level, and after that, I think it's just free fall, man. I think we're just free falling. Um, my strengths were just day trading Tesla. I don't know where I got the ideas to swing trade this. Like I've already told myself like 2 months ago that yo, I suck at swing trading. Like swing trading is not where I'm good at. And I'm just stubborn as shit. Like this is again me getting clapped on swing trading. Like holding and swinging, especially over the weekend, is so risky, man. On Friday last week, we closed at Tesla at 598 after hours. And then Sunday, Elon woke up and said, you know what? Let's go on a fight rampage on Twitter against crypto, against Bitcoin. And we got clapped on Monday. We gave up all the gains on Monday. It's literally that freaking tweet battle on Twitter. Yeah, it's brutal, man. I don't even want to. Look at P&L right now. Mm-mm-mm. What's going on TV? Where'd Bitmart go? Let me see. Bitmart. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? There you are. There's that Bitcoin bounce. 33. Wow, that volatility, that aggressiveness. I think we slightly tapped 330 or 29. Yeah, Victor. Victor said I'm turning off all my apps. Oh yeah, I don't want to get no notifications today, man. Jose, what's going on? Ralph, you don't sleep? Well, those I kind of had. I mean, I went to sleep seeing Bitcoin crack 40K. The first thing that came to my mind is, yeah, we're bleeding. Tesla crypto's bleeding when I wake up. There's no doubt about that. Stocks that have Bitcoin on their balance sheets, like Tesla, Square. Look at this. Look at Square. 202 to 189. PayPal is also involved in the cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at banks. Oop. JP Morgan. Blush. Take a look at other tech. Apple, Facebook, Twitter, Neo. Bloodbath everywhere. GameStop bouncing 170s. We're back to the 170s. AMC's at 1266. What's going on, Six Deuce? Fabian, that's exactly what happened to pretty sure a lot of people. When you buy the dip and it keeps on dipping, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Okay. We're seeing some bounce here. Let's take a look at technicals on Nasdaq. Uh, ever since yesterday's market close here, power hour, something went south. We had a lot of pressure on the selling side, especially on SPY. A lot of pressure. We're literally testing waters here. Sub 13K on Nasdaq futures. So let's see, let's wait. Do we see a bounce today or do we continue to get wrecked? What do we got? We got 11 minutes. We got 11 minutes before the doors open. Are people going to panic on stonks? Because Bitcoin's bouncing. 34. Look at that bounce. That's what I'm saying. Where are the dip buyers at? Where are they lined up? Seems to me it's like 30. 30K. So we look at the 4 hour. Did you hear what Biden said about what? About the EVs? China has cracked down on crypto. I mean, they've already been trying to crack down. 2013, same situation. 2017, they said they were banning ICOs, right? In 2017, and now they're back again. Yeah, Ford has a new revealing of the F-150 Lightning. I think today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Look at that bounce on Ethereum. 24. Damn, there's volatility. Doge 28. We're seeing a bounce here. It's today? Okay, perfect. Let's see. They banned financial institutions from dealing with crypto in China. That happened in 2013, though. I think it's the same situation all around. Dead cat bounce, yeah. That's the only thing I'm concerned of. Like, I don't care if Tesla goes up today. Like, my only concern is it can't freaking hold for its life. It can't hold. It could bounce to 560s, and then it'll probably just come flopping back down. That's a dead cat right there. Yeah, we got to put on this freaking spacesuit. We need some luck right now. I'll be back. Let's go, baby. We gotta get some type of luck. Man, it's been a minute. I haven't worn this spacesuit in like a month or so. Getting those vibes. Oh my gosh. Guys, when do you think we will rock it again? That's a hard question, man. I mean, Bitcoin's had a bounce right now from 30 to 35. Now it's coming back down, sub 34. The question is, where the hell do we go from here today? Oh gosh. Let's see Twitter. What are people saying on Twitter? Crypto crash is still trending. There's AMC, AMC to the moon. Bitcoin's trending. Matic, crypto trading. Matic, Matic, Matic. There's that AMC bounce. Let's see. So much for Portnoy pumping freaking safe moon. Do you guys see? You guys see that? Go, going to get more safe moon. She was even getting wrecked. Classic 54. Doge back above 30 cents. Cardano 140, 134. The main one here is Bitcoin, man. Take us to the moon, Bitcoin. We got 5 minutes left. And futures coming slightly back down. GameStop, AMC bounce at the same time. Yeah, we're getting a slight bounce on some stocks here before the market opens. Not Apple, not Facebook. SPY, not really moving. Let's take a look at the E-mini. Does somebody have the 10-year yield? Cardano hit 109. Let me take a look. Yeah, you're right. I think mine is showing $1 actually. It bounced off $1. Philadelphia baseball review. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to make it a good morning. Citadel has a lot of faith. Don't they have everything, man? Yeah, a lot of things. Let's see. AMC bouncing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The 10 years at 1.63. I feel like it's been there for quite some time. It's been stuck there. You have tech pulling back, but you're not really seeing that massive jump in tenure on the 10 year. Hashtag Diamond Hands is trending on Twitter. Everything related to finance is on Twitter trending right now, including AMC. Let's have a look. Before the market opens, we have a couple minutes to at least try to get a laugh here. Let's do Wolf of Wall Street.
Fucking shit.
Black Friday. What is it? Oh, it's Heather. I see that sentiment. In the wake of this crypto crash, I would like to remind everyone that you only lose money if you sell. Coinbase? Oh, what's Coinbase at? You guys said it was crashing, right? Coinbase? The actual app. Holy shit. I remember Jim Cramer was tweeting about this at 400. He said, Coinbase, we like 400. 600 is next. And he deleted the tweet. Oh, gosh. Ralph, I think you should uninstall the app so I'll prevent unemotional trades. Man, I'm not even gonna open my profit and loss. I don't care how much I'm down. I'll just have to make it back. That's it. It's like you're taking a couple steps forward and one big one back, but hey, we always come back. I'm sitting here wondering why my stocks are moving. Then I look at the time. I mean, the market's not open yet. We have 54 seconds. Here we go. What's going on, Kevin? Good morning. All right, here we go. 40 seconds. The gates shall open, baby. What a day, man. It's only Wednesday. Fuck. Here we go. 17 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh. Here we go, baby. 3, 2, 1. Ring the bell, baby. Here we go. All right, alrighty. Tessa, I'll let you do what you do best. Futures pushing up. SPY coming down. SPY's coming down slightly. Is the Valley of Dow? Ooh, Dow's tanking. Home Depot, Walmart. We got Walmart pushing up a bit. Apple should be shooting up out of the gates. Facebook should be shooting up. Microsoft, slightly laggy. Netflix coming down. Tesla still at 550s. AMC is pulling slightly back, but we've seen this before, man. It tends to shoot up. Let's take a look at Bitcoin really quick. What are we seeing at for Bitcoin? Sub 34 again. We're kind of trembling there at 34. So we have that initial bounce at 30K. It's gonna bounce from there. The question is there more blood? Is there more downside? Or are we gonna hold and stabilize there? Let's see. Nasdaq just continues to push up, but again, let's not get our hopes up because look at this. Since yesterday's market close, power hour, 15 minutes into power hour, this just it's been tanking. So even if we hit this trend line, it can still continue to come down. There we go. AMC's pushing up just as expected. GameStop shooting up. Tesla slightly moving up, but let's not get our hopes up. Good morning, John. Good morning, John. 13 bucks, baby. We're back at 13, breaking 13. Let's go back to 1350. The goal today, what are we down? 6%, 7% on AMC. Is it going to be 1350s? If we can hit 14 and close above 14 today, I consider that a massive dub. 4 hour, we're under EMA. The key here is 1250s to hold support. 1250s, which I don't think we're going to test anymore. Hopefully that 1266 pre-market was the low of the day. Let's just go up from here. GameStop leading the way. I think GameStop is pushing stronger than AMC right now. Lead the way, baby. They're carrying each other. They're carrying each other. The volume's already at 9 million for AMC. I wouldn't doubt it. AMC is having some crazy day volume on these last couple days. 200 mil plus. Bitcoin still at 34. Lovely, lovely. Hold 34. So pre-market levels we're sitting at 1350. Let's see. Nasdaq continuing to rip. Triple fives on Tesla. GameStop slightly pulling back. Viacom Discovery. AT&T. I know AT&T took one of the biggest plunges ever. Holy gosh, look at the 4 hour. From nearly 34 all the way down to 28. And it's still pulling back. How's good old Ford today? They have their. I think Biden was in one of them. And he said something funny. He's like, what did he say about the car? He's like, this sucker's fast, or something like that. I thought presidents were not allowed to drive. What is going on? Oh, they did the same yesterday, a day before. AMC and GameStop basking all day until about 2 p.m. Eastern. This has happened when we were covering GameStop back in February, March, every day in the morning. We'd notice a consistency in the patterns. For GameStop, we see a spike, and then it was followed by EMA resistance on the downside. Look at this, watch. That's probably happening right now. All right, so we see a spike like this, right? It'll come to like right around 170 in this case, and then it'll just like trade downwards, and then we'd end the stream like in 2 hours, around 9, right around here, and then it'll start reversing really quick. So that's one of the consistent patterns we noticed, like 3 times out of the week that would happen on GameStop. And that's when AMC and GameStop were like this, trading side by side. I don't know how that is going about right now, since AMC, I think, really sparked GameStop up. But as of now, it looks like they're really... GameStop is just really slow. AMC is way much faster. There's a lot more volume on AMC than there is on GameStop. But GameStop is going the right freaking way. 189 yesterday. At least if we hold 170s on GameStop today, I consider that a dub. Let him drive. He probably has autopilot. Who's driving? Oh, Biden. Morning, Joskis. Good morning. Do you think we'll go under 30K for Bitcoin? The question is, again, it's at 35 bouncing. 35.6, that's a strong bounce. On the 4 hour, this is looking stupidly oversold at 40K. Obviously, it's one of the whole numbers, 40K. You have 35, you have 30K, in which it bounced off of 30K. There's obviously some strong demand on the dips. Hence, why you're seeing some aggressive bounces on these cryptos. Ethereum bouncing off 2K, right? My only concern is the drop just started last night. The drop just began. This can all be a sympathy bounce and more downside can continue. That's my only concern. But you should not be worried if you're in for long term. Like this is a discount. Unless you're like dollar cost averaging, then I don't think you should be worried for the long term. But if you're trying to day swing trade this, it can be very risky. It's like Tesla. It keeps on selling off. It can continue to keep on dropping. So look at this. You see this bounce, right? I'm not too excited. I'm not really happy with this bounce here. This just brings us back to pre-market levels. Looking at the bigger picture, looking at the descending triangle here, you see a ton of weakness. Lower highs, which is a big red flag, hanging off a cliff at 560s. Elon's rambling on Twitter, and you have one final push yesterday at 597. They cannot hold. That should have been a red flag to me. But of course, it's very risky to swing trade, especially now with the cold crypto market coming to flush last night. I knew immediately Tesla's gonna tank. Let's see Square. Tesla should just dump Bitcoin and just focus on Tesla. Like leave the crypto space alone. He's only hurting Tesla. So this is what I'm talking about. You see here? You have a spike here on AMC at market open. It comes down under EMA. And this rejection here, right here at EMA, is what you consistently see on GameStop and AMC. Except GameStop's above EMA. The question is it going to trade above that, above 13? Or is it just going to fade off like that throughout the day? Which I don't think it will. Seems somewhat... No, it's not following NASDAQ. I think AMC's on its own. Hasn't been really following NASDAQ. The Ralph coin. SPY just hit 406. 400 was my correction level 2 on SPY. Right here. Let's take a look at the daily. All right, here comes the lower high honoring right here. The whole China ban on banks being involved in crypto really hurt the whole markets. I mean, that's kind of in a way been old news too. We've had this in the past. But of course, like always, people are going to be selling headlines. This spooks people out, especially the new traders who don't know about this happening in 2013 and the ICO ban in 2017. The IPO for Robinhood, the paperwork is supposed to be coming out next week, I believe. Who's gonna short Robinhood? The most shorted stock on the market. All right, here it is. EMA testing again. Here at the 5. You'll see that true on the 5 and then the 1 minute. I use 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, and the best one for macro view, the bigger picture, is the 4 hour in my opinion. Let's sync Robinhood. Edward says, "What's wrong with the market? Is there any history that looks like this too, Ralph?" I mean, you're talking like, I wouldn't say March of last year, of 2020. This is literally a minor pullback on the daily on NASDAQ compared to March 2020, I would say. But it's not to say that the fear isn't there, you know? I could feel the freaking fear. You look at the fear and greed, the freaking monitor thing on Bitcoin fear and greed index. Take a look at this. You're looking at extreme fear. And it's true on the prices. It speaks for itself. Bitcoin's at 35.8. It's bouncing to 36. There we go. But like I said, after we got through earnings, We got that out of the way. You know, we hit some new highs, Amazon, whatnot. The concerns, the focus goes back to the political agenda and the I word, inflation. That's going to be the talks for the freaking rest of the year. Apart from earnings, inflation's it's here to stay, man. That's the biggest concern, inflation. And I would expect crypto to go up and in accordance to that, but we're not seeing that. People taking some profits, whales moving money in and out of the markets. We're overbought, overvalued, all these concerns. Um, that's the only concern. And you get these other China news and whatnot. That just adds more to the freaking fire and the more to the sell-off. And these self-fulfilling prophecy sell-offs. Bitcoin cracking 40, coming down to 30. It's like a snowball, man. Let's see, what's Ethereum at? 2,500. Cardano 1.5. Great bounce off of 1. Yeah, we got to pay for it, man. This whole stimulus didn't come for free. It comes at a big cost. Ralph, you sad? I'm not. I'm more frustrated in myself than I am sad because I've been calling this pullback since we were hitting new highs on Nasdaq, and I just get so impatient, man. When we were here on Nasdaq at the top, on SPY at the freaking highs of around 420, there's videos I said this is gonna come down to at least 400 right here. This is my price target. I made this circle here on May 4th when we were at a high here, right around 420s, and I said it's gonna come back down to possibly 400. Nasdaq gonna come down, and I just get a little too ahead of myself, you know. But it is what it is. Swing trading, I think, is just not for me. It's just I don't have strength in that. I'm very weak when it comes to swing trading. Like when I was day trading, I went 30 days without taking an L. 30, a whole month, every day, profit, profit. All these videos are on YouTube, by the way. They're here. Go back on my channel. Go back to December, January. I took dubs every day. Ever since I started swing trading, I started taking L's. But of course, market conditions have changed. You're talking December, January on Tesla. You're talking this rally here, 600 and 900. Very different than now. The conditions are very different. So there's a lot to take into consideration. Nasdaq continuing its bounce. Here we go. GameStop 176. AMC bouncing 1318. Is this 5 EMA? We're above. Let's go, baby. Let's get a rebound. Screw these bears. Bitcoin 36.5. We're headed back to 38. Let's go. Let's go. Take a look at this. 36.7. Doge 36. Bitcoin just cracked 37. We're above 37. Oh my gosh. This bounced like 7 grand this quick. Let's see. I think it's a little clearer on Robinhood. Yep, 37. Look at that bounce. Literally in like 40 minutes or so, we bounced 7,000 on Bitcoin. Holy moly. I like that. What's going on here? Should we just play Call of Duty? Let's see, let's see. Where'd this go? GameStop fighting 170. That's beautiful. That's beautiful for GameStop. Above 170, I think is a big dub. We hit 189 yesterday. We're talking about the 180 resistance and then the 200. It's being held down there, man. There's not a lot of volume, of course, but the fact that it's holding here, I like it. No, I'm not gonna play Call of Duty. I suck. 1326 AMC. So we did crack above the EMA on here. Let's remove this really quick. Good morning, Keith. The question is, do you guys think Tesla sold Bitcoin here? That's what I keep thinking. You think they sold? Because if they sell, it's completely done. It's detached from Bitcoin. It's gone. It's not relevant to it. Square. Nice little bounce here. You don't think so? I mean, because Tesla bought Bitcoin, what, 30, 31K? Edward said he doesn't have trust in Elon. My only concern is he's so unpredictable, man. You're one tweet away from getting wrecked. You're one tweet, 38, 38? I thought they had bought at low 30s. Yeah, so it does make sense why we're tanking like this. Short Tesla by CCIV. CCIV needs to focus on their deliveries, man. I never could have fathomed buying CCIV when they have no deliveries and it's all hype here at 64. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Even though I have 10 shares and at 30, which is still way too high. Like, I bought way too high. This I could see why it's trading at $18. I could see why. They need to start getting the production up, man. Like, it doesn't exist right now. It's zero. Both AMC GameStop pulling back slightly. How's Bitcoin? Keep a close eye on that for sure. 36.9. You might be right. Let's see. Tesla Bitcoin price. I can't find it on here on Google. Oh, they hold 38,000. I'm talking the price. So let's see. Pretty decent uptrend here since from these lows. I like that. Question is, are we gonna hold, man? The merger should be completed under LCID. I think I don't know the time frame. I just know it's gonna come under LCID. But the hype around that, it was nuts. The hype was real, you know? You got a lot of FOMO too. Let's see. AMC holding this beautiful trend line. There we go. Great start to the recovery. GameStop pulling back. This is kind of what I'm talking about. You have to watch out for this. Resistance there. It's a slow mover for sure, though. Let's see Twitter. What's trending on Twitter? What are people talking about? Ethereum is trending. Binance is trending. Bitcoin, Coinbase, alt season 2021. Buy the dip and AMC to the moon. Is anyone keeping up to date with that investigation with Binance from the SEC? There we go. There we go. Looks like Nasdaq wants another leg up. Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's back down to 35. It tapped what 30 right at 38. So we bounced to 38. It pulled back to 35, and it holds there. I consider that a pretty good reversal. So 35. You cannot afford to for Bitcoin to come down to 32 again. Yeah, man, the suit is back. It's been like a month, but we need that today. Nasdaq just took another rip up, testing again that lower high trend line. That here's the key moments like this on Nasdaq, very key, crucial. The continuation must continue. Facebook, how's ARK today? By the way, ARK bought more Tesla yesterday, guys. Kathy Wood's ARK loads up further on Tesla and cuts Apple's stake. It's Tesla versus Michael Burry. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? There's gonna be a loser. Bitcoin still holding 35.5. Oh my gosh, Twitter is going crazy right now. 35.2. Come on, Bitcoin. Take a look at the heat map. Oh my gosh, I hate looking at this. Blood everywhere. There we go. 175. AMC still at 13, man. Where's that strength at? Very, very interesting. Take a look at this. So around March 22nd on AMC, let me scoot this over really quick. There you go. March 22nd, right around 1376 is where it really gave up the gains, fell down to $8, right? This massive pullback. Same price here. And you're right under EMA as well. That's what I'm saying. If we have a pullback, it at least has to hold 1250. Those are the levels we need to hold. The last thing you want to do is hop back in this range here and just trade sideways, which is not the worst case scenario if you're holding support like that. But let's see. I mean, June 2nd's that proxy too. Bitcoin 35.5. It looks like it's holding 35.5, baby. Nasdaq again honoring that lower trend line. Keep that on watch. These lower highs. .7K, 35.7, 35.9, and we are back at 36K. There we go. So we're still honoring the higher lows, the trend line. Let's go back to 40K. Let's go, baby. Yeah, screw Voyager, man. Voyager app is down again. They've been having problems. I mean, I don't blame it. I think Binance is down too. You guys said Coinbase is having issues. I think that's why Binance is trending. Binance disables Ether withdrawals. Coinbase facing intermittent downtime. I don't blame him, man. Brokers have the same issues. Stockbrokers, look what happened with Robinhood last year in March. Earlier this year in January. Completely useless. TD Ameritrade was also down a couple times earlier this year. You weren't able to buy a market open. It would lag. It would crash on you. The screen would turn black. It'd just be loading. So that's just due to the demand of people wanting to sell and buy. So I don't blame them. Oh man. Wow, Neil's back down to the low 30s. Pretty sure Tesla's bringing it down with it. Yep. 550s again. Mm-mm-mm. If it does crack 545 pre-market low, I think we're looking at 539. That's a double bottom here. Right here. After that, it's gonna flush 500. I hate to say that, but the one I slept through the night. 36.2 Bitcoin. Oh crap, what the hell is going on? Ugh. Ethereum 2500. 420.69. Where's Robert? Is he here? Is Rob here? Or is he freaking sleeping? Yeah, 42.69. No, it's backwards. 69.42. The funny part is there's an actual freaking analyst that has Tesla's price target at 67. Gordon Johnson. Let's see. Check emails really quick. He's like the what's his name? Richard Greenshield from AMC, the one penny price target guy. Yeah, there's actually the legit guy that has a $67 price target. He's like what Richard is to AMC. Uh, the admin from our Discord, Robert Brown. I call him Robert. He's in our Discord. I call him Robert Burry now. I changed his last name to Burry. There's like 20 Roberts in here. See, we have another Robert Boker, Robert B. Oh crap. Yeah. And for those who just hopped on, Robert has like a little under half a million in GameStop. So he's big. He's deep, deep, all in, deep. When I say deep, I mean deep into GameStop. He was on yesterday, by the way, for Power Hour. Um, see this, guys? See this here? Lower highs. We need some good news. Let's take a look at Twitter. No breaking news. No margin calls yet. Bitcoin 35.7, kind of struggling there at 36. What a time to be alive. Dogecoin is bouncing though, 35 cents. We're back. So it did have a little flash crash at 21. There he is. There's Rob. I thought you fell asleep, brother. Paper hands covering a. Oh, how's it? Or speaking of covering the Ortex data, I think let's take a look. Ortex. Because there was some crazy stuff yesterday for Ortex. It went for GameStop and AMC. The utilization rate went from like 90s to like 20, which is pretty weird. A huge drastic change. Let's see where it's at. It's back to 96. There we go. So I guess there was some type of glitch. 96. Free flow on 26 mil. 13% down. Let's take a look at GameStop. Where's it at now? 65. Hmm. No, I know it's not just crypto. Everything is red today. Stocks and crypto. Oh, gosh. GameStop wants to rip off the 5-minute EMA. Uh, all I see is sideways, man. I don't see anything. I see no clear direction yet for GameStop. Nothing yet. As for AMC on the 5, let's take a look at the 5 really quick. All right, it's coming back down. So again, this trend line here, this blue EMA is what you're looking at. It's also plotted on my crypto charts, by the way. Bitcoin 35.6. You're also gonna have people taking profits too on stocks like GameStop and AMC. Everywhere, basically. Crypto. Oh man, Tesla, please sell your Bitcoin. So if they were to sell, I believe they have like 4 days, right, to file an 8K. I believe it's like four days to file their 8K if they did sell. 1280s. Mm-hmm. 173. Neo hit with that double bottom. You know what that means. Coming down to pre-market lows. Take a look at the news tab. Nicola. Mm-mm-mm. 35 again for Bitcoin, guys. 35K flat. 35 cents for Dogecoin. Ethereum 24, 23 actually. It's coming down. Siley cracking again. Needs to hold here. AMC also pulling back. 76. Is GameStop following? Not really. Let's pull up Bloomberg. What are they saying? Good old Bloomberg. All you see is Bitcoin. Bitcoin plunges, wipes 500 billion from value. Uh, Kathy Wood buys more Tesla. Alrighty. Let's pull up the volume on GameStop and AMC. Let's see. What are we looking at for AMC volume? 28 mil. 28 million. GameStop 1 mil. Oh man. Yeah, 28.6 million. Rejection on EMA so far. Fuck, it's not looking too great. And AMC needs to be trading above 13 right now. That's what we're shooting for. SPY coming down. Still. Coinbase, what are we doing? All right, bouncing off 208. The Dow, new low. The Dow is the one that's taking the massive hit today. Nasdaq still bleeding, but as long as we're not hitting new lows. Let's go. S&P also hitting new lows. So usually you'd have tech bleeding even harder than like on other days you'd have tech is usually the one that's bleeding the most. And the least hit is usually the Dow. Today it's the opposite for now. You guys think we see sub 200 on Coinbase? I think we possibly can. Fang is down only like 3%. Yeah, Nasdaq is I mean, we're still red, but we're not flushing as hard as I thought we would, you know? There's AMC coming back. Trade above 13 AMC. AMC is getting crazy walls. I forgot. It's flipped to level 2. These walls are there at 90. I think the walls are going to be there at 99. Just like they were at 14, I think they're going to stack up there again. 1290. A week ago, no, I would not think coin would go below 200. I mean, we're there at 208, man. We're right there. And especially with this magnified crypto drop, that sends that thing tanking. Let's see. Bitcoin's holding pretty strong at 35. Got to give it that. Dogecoin 32. Ethereum 23.9. As for AMC, don't let this be lower highs, AMC. Crack that, baby. Come on. Break these walls. Nasdaq. There we go. 99 is the 5-minute EMA. I think we're going for 99. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Test that wall. The warrant news came out yesterday, right? Let me see. Coinbase. I don't see it. Coinbase hit 300 on May 11th, but that's because it had earnings. Yeah, that was just the earnings hype, man. A lot of the stocks run into earnings and then they just dump right after. But that was a crazy run to 300 on Coinbase for earnings. Take a look at this, guys, really quick. This ain't Coinbase. Coin Citadel, what is this? What did I pull up? Coin Citadel? Funny, funny. Alrighty, where was this? Yeah, it was right here. We were trading at 250s, literally about a flush. Earnings was right around the corner and it shot all the way up to 307 after hours. Now we're back down to 200. Quite the ride, huh? AMC is still honoring that trend line. Pam says, I just woke up and looked at my crypto portfolio. Wow, yep. Exactly. Buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Dogecoin, Elon Musk, Saturday Night Live. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Oh, you're right. Coinbase announces 1.25 billion convertible offering. Shares sink on the news. The notes will be convertible into cash. Shares of Coinbase Classic common stock or combination of thereof at Coinbase selection. The interest rate, initial conversion rate, and other terms of notes are to be determined upon the price of the offering. And will mature on June 1st, 2026. They just got clapped even harder today with Bitcoin. 35 still for Bitcoin. We're holding pretty strong at 35. Notice how it's like 40K, 35, 30K where we bounce off of. So if this does crack 30, I wouldn't be surprised if 25 is right around the corner. And it's going to move like that. And it's what it's doing right now. 30, 35, 40. Florida goes zero back into. No, I did not. Nope, no position. GameStop dropped below 170. 170 is my level where I think it should be holding 170. So I'm not too shocked. As you can see here on the 4-hour, it's been having resistance at 180 for the longest. After that, it's 200. I think it's being held there at 180s. Obviously, there's a slight lack of volume there. But if AMC does pick up, it's gonna shock GameStop. It's gonna wake it up. Right now, we're holding 1275 for AMC. Like I said, we need to shoot back above 13 to be in the safe territory. You do not want to come down to test 1250s. It has to trade above 13 today. And with Nasdaq pushing up here, holding pretty strong. Come on, AMC. Bitcoin holding 35. We're slowly recovering. We're looking slightly good, I guess you can say. Rebecca, thank you for stopping by. It's calling her daytime to work. We'll end the stream in like 15 minutes or so. And then we'll come back power hour. Where power hour streams are ending this week, by the way. We'll still be continuing to put out videos and go live in the morning. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to slap a like, baby. If you're new, subscribe. We go live every single day. Market open. There it is. Coming to 13. Is there going to be a wall there? 1297 on the ass. 98. Walls are starting to creep up there. Oh, yeah. If you want the interview, I'll unprivate it. I'm just putting the videos private just because it looks cleaner on my channel. All the live streams were literally cluttering up my channel, and you can't even find my like actual videos. So I'm just putting them on private, but it's not to hide anything. So if you want to watch the interview from yesterday, I'll go ahead and put it on private right now. Let's see. But I just mentioned that like 3 weeks ago because it just looked ridiculous. My channel looks so sloppy. Let's see. Content. Live. Public. Save. It should be public now. I went to get a drink and it was gone. No, it's live now. It's live now. $172, decent bounce. AMC, hold 13, baby. 34.9. That conversation yesterday was interesting. The interview, we went from talking about stocks to slightly dabbling on crypto. We went to talking about cheap beers. We talked about aliens and UFOs and physics and whatnot, stars. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Robert, it was an interview with Robert. He's like, "What interview? Did I miss something?" Interview with you. Wesley, 309 shares on what? AMC, GameStop, Coinbase, I don't know. 34.7 on Bitcoin. No wonder I'm not getting Twitter notifications. I'm on the wrong account. I have my personal one and I have the Trader Elite one. That's why I'm like, where's all the news at? I'm not seeing anything. I'm on the wrong account. Pfft. All right, let's see. Jordan Belfort just tweeted, take the risk or lose the chance. China reports outbreak of H5N8 bird flu in the wild birds in Tibet. Oh gosh, here we go again. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to buy Bitcoin on sale, but every exchange struggling under high traffic, like we talked about. It's expected. Teams across the industry are working their asses off this morning to keep things running. We never appreciate them enough. Somebody replied, Peter Schiff. I guess he's like some author. Oh, he's a chief economist and global strategist. All right. He said, I'm sure it's even more frustrating for those who want to sell Bitcoin but can't get out. It's also frustrating watching your paper Bitcoin wealth disappear into money heaven. Good night, Edward. You should have talked about flat Earth. Don't even start with the flat Earth. There's no such thing as flat Earth. Did you say cheap beers? Yeah, we're talking about cheap beers. We're talking about Steel Reserve. What was the other one? A lot of cheap beers out there. Bud Ice. Voyager's back up. Yeah, they should be back up. It's just around, I guess you could say market open where we saw a lot of the crashes happening. King Cobra. We brought that one up, yep. AMC, there we go again. Trying to test 13. Let's go. Let's go. 93. Nasdaq still holding great. Pretty solid support here on Nasdaq. I'm surprised. Literally, I'd expect this to just continue to dump. It can still. It can. It could continue to flush later on. I just don't know. But we're holding pretty strong right now. Tiger slept in a little lane, wake up to a bloodbath. Go back to sleep, man. There's not a lot to see right now. Unless you can handle the blood. I mean, you're welcome. An hour ago, user reports indicate Coinbase is having problems. All right, I think we covered up on the news really quick. JP Morgan sees Bitcoin fair value at 35K. Funny, that's where we're kind of holding right now. It's at 35 flat still, Bitcoin. Someone mentioned that was a case for $6. It was like a 2 for 5, right? For beer. 2 for 5. Here we go. The show goes on. Tesla, what are we doing? Please don't tell me you're sub 550 yet. Oh, you're playing with me, man. Fuck. My blood pressure is like high today. Cortisol levels are through the roof, baby. I'm back. I'm just gonna smoke a bowl and come back for discounts. There we go. AMC struggling slightly at 13. We need that 13 pop. Why is Salesforce green? Walmart slightly green too. CRM. It's green though. Salesforce stock gets a boost as Morgan Stanley turns bullish after sharp drop. Is this bouncing like a dead cat? Not really. Yeah, that heat map, right? I just like, oof, go back really quick. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, AMC's seen slightly less volatility compared to other days. I mean, it's holding here. We're just not seeing these aggressive rips just yet. Look at that freaking wall. You guys see this? Look at this wall on AMC at 83. I can't make it up. You guys have seen this, right? Look at this on the ask at 83. Holy crap. Break that wall. Banks are tanking. Let's take a look. Yeah, banks were red pre-market. Bank of America, red. JP Morgan, red. Saks, red. MS, Morgan Stanley, red. What are we missing? Wells Fargo? I always forget Wells Fargo's ticker. It's not WFG. WF? Well, Wells Fargo always gets me. How about what is WPF doing? Good old WPF. We have what, 2 shares in this? Oh man, this was never gonna squeeze. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I see a slight bounce here on WPF? I'm telling you, WPF is going to the moon. I'm gonna wake up one day, WPF is gonna be at $100. We're all gonna be rich. Peloton, I forgot about Peloton. Is it still at $90? At 96. That recall really bit him in the ass. Freaking treadmills. AMC, what are we doing? Oh, that wall. These walls are freaking ridiculous. I can't make this up. They're taking this down little by little. Look at this. The wall's not at 78. WFC. Yes, I always forget the freaking Wells Fargo ticker. Red. How about airlines? Green? No. AL, Love, Delta. This is nutty. Been holding Peloton since 80. You bought the dip? No, I thought it was WF. No. WPF. Let's check our Webull account. I even forgot we had a Webull account. I have like $600 worth of free stocks there, thanks to you guys. Whoever signs up. Yeah, Webull is done. All my free stocks are gone. 55, WPF, WPF, PF, 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 PF. This is the day that broke the streak. LSCC. PF, 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 Snapchat, and then we have another Snapchat here somewhere, DVX. So I'm just sitting on a ton of shares on WPF, and I'm just letting this account do what it does. Should I just sell my WPF and just buy Bitcoin? How do you get that view of the sell and buy orders on Thinkorswim on the top right, on the right hand side right here? There's a lot of things you can do. You could do active trader, which tells you your position, your profit loss. I don't know the rest of these. Dashboard, live news, and times and sales right here. TNS. Yeah. Or level 2. I gotta use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Lordstown Mortars is taking off. What ticker is that? Ride, right? Ride? Yeah. See, what the heck? I wonder why. This is news driven. Oh, earnings call. This is literally earnings pump right here. Oh, unless it's on Wall Street Bets. Don't tell me. Don't tell me this is lit on Wall Street Bets. How about Fisker? Fisker had a green day when Tesla was bleeding too. Fisker, green. It's barely green. Xpeng? No, I'm. Oh, wow. Neo's only down because Tesla's down. Tesla's coming back, baby. What's Bitcoin? 35.6? Still hanging in there. Bitcoin's coming back. Bitcoin is finding support at 35. Not surprised. Yeah, you see, someone just tweeted, ride plus 11, Tesla minus 4%. Hashtag F Elon. Elon needs to dump Bitcoin, forget crypto for now, focus on Tesla, man. He already gave us an update on Berlin factory by the end of the year. Hopefully by the end of the year, you have Cybertruck coming into production. Let's go. Let's come back. Tesla's coming back. Let's not get my hopes up. Screw. Let's go back to AMC. AMC needs to go back above 13. These walls are kind of vanishing here on the ask. Make sure you watch the ask. Nasdaq is coming back. Bitcoin is holding 35. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with good old Jamer. Be right back. Oh my gosh. Let's put these glasses away. Had to grab more coffee because, yeah, coffee. Who else is sipping on coffee this morning? I told myself only one cup in the morning. I stopped going to Starbucks. F Starbucks. They ain't taking my money anymore. The market is taking my money now. Only one cup of coffee, but that's not true today, baby. Um, where do you get the short info? Go to, you can use Ortex, you can use Fintel, anywhere basically. Yahoo Finance. By the way, I think Tesla's probably one of the most shorted fucking stocks right now. After Michael Burry decided to say, you know what, Burry, here's the thing with Burry. Florida girl just brought this up. Michael Burry just announced this. This is kind of old news in a way, like a couple days old. But Burry was shorting Tesla. Let me pull Tesla up. Let's go back here really quick. So you see this right here, November, December levels. Burry was shorting Tesla at 400, right? 400. He said, poo-poo on a stick. This is overvalued. It's coming down. Let me take a short position. This gap up right here you see is right when Tesla was included in the S&P 500. Ever since then, or from that point till like January, it did not look back. Hit 940 on the high. Burry was just getting wrecked. Now, the 13F filing came out a couple days ago that they took a massive short position on Tesla. So right now, Burry is making tendies. He's printing tendies because he whatever double, triple down on his Tesla position, on his Tesla short position, January first quarter, early year. So he's green right now. The question is he going to cover? It's gonna take some time before we find out. Is he going to cover here, or is he just gonna ride it out back down to 350 if it does hit 350? So as Burry is shorting, Kathy is buying. I see it as that. Kathy, ARK versus Scion Management Capital. That's what I see. Bro, he's been told everyone he was short Tesla. Yeah, he was on Twitter ever since he vanished off Twitter. So that's how we found out that he was shorting towards the end of the year too. He was tweeting about it. I don't know what happened. Not surprised AMC's doing this right now. These walls vanish on the ask really quick. You have to watch that. Watch this number here, the ask size, the AS. Someone has to slap that ask. All right, NASDAQ pushing up again. Start the day with an ice cold. Petro says he's going to mix up some pre-workout. Man, if I get some pre-workout right now, I'm going to be too jittery. It's just too much. Who said we were manipulating AMC up? Oh, Jim Cramer? Jim Cramer's holding a freaking massive Amazon bag. I believe Jim Cramer bought some FOMO, bought Amazon right before earnings because it doesn't take a smart person to realize that Amazon is going to report record historic breaking earnings. We are in a pandemic. People just got a stimulus. They had crazy numbers. They hit an all-time high, new high. I think Kramer hopped in, chased, and now he's getting burned. You remember that? On CNBC, he was crying about Amazon. He's like, why is Amazon selling off? Oh my gosh. Good old Kramer. I wonder what they're talking about on CNBC right now. Let's take a little peeky weeky, little look. Oh, come on, AMC. Hold yourself. See these asks? They're literally stacking lower and lower. Didn't Citadel buy? Someone sent a screenshot on Discord that Citadel bought some shares, and it makes sense. They see a squeeze coming. They're obviously going to hedge and manage some of that risk. It's like buying some shares and then buying some puts. They're hedging. Kraken says Ethereum deposits and withdrawals are currently delayed. Everything's getting crushed right now. This reminds me of, again, Robinhood in last year. What happened? People trying to buy, people trying to sell. Oh man, Twitter always gives me a good laugh. Ethereum and Bitcoin are trending on Twitter. Why is Ford trending? Ford F-150 is trending. I need to see the Biden video. Oh yeah, Biden said this sucker is quick.
No, you can't. Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it. I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Quick question on Israel before you drive away.
No, you can't. Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it.
Did he just... Biden said he's making some jokes about running people over? Talk to me.
Dow's down a little more than 500 points. Dominic Chu is tracking all the internals and sees what's moving. Hey, Dom.
All right, so Carl, if we take a look at the overall picture, we have moved off our lowest levels of the session. We're actually in some parts of the market near the highest levels of the session. Yes, we're still down in the day. But for the S&P 500, the level that a lot of folks are watching, at least on the cash basis, is 40.80. That's the 50-day average price on a moving basis for the S&P 500. You can see just maybe 5 or 6 points below that right now. And that brings our total loss from the record highs to roughly 4%. So yes, we're still within the realm of reason for a general pullback, the likes of which we've seen several times over the course of the past month, or past 12 months rather. If you take a look at the S&P 500 and then dig a little bit more into what's happening with certain parts of the market that are going to become a key focus here, technology is the worst performing sector in the S&P 500 on a year-to-date basis. You can see the relative move compared with the overall S&P 500. That kind of growing gap is something many traders are watching. The technology sector still makes up roughly 27% of the overall S&P, making it by far the single biggest factor or influence on the overall sector. Within that technology trade, there are three key parts of the market that have been seen as perhaps momentum or more leading indicators of the overall technology trade. First of all, the First Trust Dow Jones Internet ETF, ticker FDN, over on a year-to-date basis, relatively flat. But that's a proxy for many of the large internet-related names like an Amazon, like a Facebook, like an Alphabet, Google's parent company. The semiconductor ETF is up 4%. That is also pulled back from its highs. And then cloud computing as well is down 10%, the real laggard on a year-to-date basis. Each of these has been pulling back. We'll see if there's any kind of a bid for it. And speaking of, if you take a look at the way the NASDAQ is trading so far today, maybe no surprise that when it comes to buying dips, many investors and traders are looking towards the stocks that kind of got us here over the last decade. We're talking about Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet. These are the four biggest stocks in the S&P 500. Certainly a massive influence on the NASDAQ and NASDAQ 100 as well. But you can see here, down about roughly 1%, down 0.5% for Microsoft, only down about 2/3 of 1% for Amazon, and Alphabet down about 2/3 of 1% as well. These four stocks are actually outperforming the overall market.
Right?
So they're holding up relatively well, guys, with the overall picture
That's what we're
of the
talking
sell-off
about
so far. So this will be a key kind of point to watch, if you will, in trading today, is whether or not you do see some of the relative outperformance in those mega cap technology and communication services type
100%
names.
agree.
Yeah, you definitely, it would be more.
He's right about, we were talking about this, exactly what we said earlier. Surprisingly, I don't know why the hell NASDAQ is holding up pretty strong. You compare it to the S&P, which is looking pretty darn weak. SPX, look at this. Compared to NASDAQ, the Dow is taking blows, new lows, almost new lows. But NASDAQ, we're not sinking like I thought. I woke up pre-market, I'm like, yep, NASDAQ's in the tank. But no, we're not seeing that. Which is, I don't know what the hell AMC is doing. GameStop 166. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin 34.9. Fidelity is down again. Fidelity was down like 3 times in the last couple weeks. This was prior to all of this. Oh gosh. But that can quickly change, by the way. This happened yesterday with NASDAQ. Look at this. Where were we? Right here. Right before power hour started, or 30 minutes in, we just tanked. This flipped really quick. Like he said, like what was his name? Or the guy said from CBC, keep that on watch. Is that gonna flip really quick, or is tech really gonna hold at these levels? It's indicating people are buying this. People are buying the effing dip. Yeah, we're not down too crazy. Pull back. All right, I'll take that. AMC just hitting you low on the walls. This is what's holding AMC down. These walls. NASDAQ pulling back. Bitcoin 35. Ethereum 24. Relax. Oh, man. SMA on the 30. 50s is where we have to hold, guys. Let's hold 50. Let's bounce off of there. You got Doge at 24. Yeah, that 20-cent flash crash was really quick, by the way. It's back at 33. At least AMC's on the short sell restriction. The short sell restriction doesn't even matter. We debunked that like months ago. They can avoid that. They can go through OTC. That's why we've seen drops on GameStop and AMC with the SSR on. The SSR doesn't even mean anything. All right, we're gonna probably end it here, guys. We're gonna end it here. I'll be back power hour. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you slap a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Bitcoin still 35. Bitcoin is stabilizing around 35. AMC trying to come back. There we go. We need to close above 13. Let's go for 13 today on AMC. $168 for GameStop. We'll call it there. We'll be back, power. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing rest of your morning. I'll try not to look at the computer too much. Go for a walk, read a book, meditate, get some exercise. But with that being said, that's it for me now. Peace out, everybody.